Hi everyone, and welcome to today's Explainer. We're going to be taking a close look at mBeatz. This is our completely producer-first platform, and it's built specifically for East African artists, YouTubers, and filmmakers. Listen, if you're out there creating content, whether you're in Nairobi, Kampala, Dar es Salaam, or Addis Ababa, you already know that finding the exact right sound is literally everything. But actually finding it easily and getting it legally, yeah, that hasn't always been simple. Well, that is exactly what we're here to solve today. So let's just dive right into it. At its core, our mission is to solve the major logistical hurdles that super talented beatmakers face every day across the region. But honestly, it goes way deeper than just logistics. We talk a lot around here about a concept we call the beat you never hear. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, think about it. Casual listeners almost always tune into the vocals first, right? But the absolute best productions are often the ones the listener never consciously notices. Our producers are creating pure emotion, subconsciously. We genuinely believe that a beat is the architecture of a track. It is absolutely not just background noise. If you look at the biggest, massive hits crossing borders right now, in so many of those famous songs, it's actually that invisible, masterful production that carried the whole record. And honestly, that is exactly why we are so fiercely producer first. All right, here's our quick roadmap for today's Explainer. First, our producer-first mission. Second, the premium beat marketplace. Third, region-first payment solutions. Fourth, custom beats and mixing. And finally, number 5, the creator ecosystem.
Okay, kicking things off with Section 1, our producer-first mission.
We built mBeatz because we were looking at the industry and saw just a massive gap. Talented East African beatmakers completely lacked a dedicated space that actually respected their work, and more importantly, respected how they actually get paid. For years, producers have been building this incredible architecture for hit songs, but the big global platforms, they just weren't built for the realities of the East African market. We wanted to give every single authentic sound, from amapiano and bongo flava all the way to gengatone and drill, a proper, respected home. And that brings us to the most crucial point, the revenue split. Check this out. On our platform, we make sure our producers keep 90% of their earnings. We only take 10. Why? Well, because they earned it. It's that simple. We build mBeatz to put money directly back into producers' pockets, not to siphon it away. We are building the infrastructure to help them thrive. We're definitely not trying to be a toll booth that just slows them down. Moving right along to Section 2, the premium beat marketplace. We've made the whole process incredibly smooth for artists. It's basically a simple 1, 2, 3. First, you browse through our genres, and you can listen to up to 50 seconds of any beat just to catch the vibe and make sure it fits. Once you find that perfect sonic architecture for your project, you move to step 2 and pay securely. And then, the absolute second your payment clears, those MP3 or WAV files hit your inbox instantly. Seriously, there is zero waiting around. Whether you're a YouTuber who's stressed about copyright strikes or a recording artist wanting to lay down vocals tonight, you're literally ready to create within minutes. Now, as you're browsing, you're probably gonna find a lot of stuff you like, and that's where this feature comes in. If you hear a beat you love, just tap the little heart icon. Boom. It saves it right to your local wish list so you don't lose that burst of inspiration while you keep looking around. It's completely free to use. But, and this is important, just keep in mind that it saves to your specific device and browser, and it does not reserve the beat. So if it's a WAV exclusive, another artist could totally still snatch it up while it's sitting in your wish list. When you're finally ready to make your move, you just use our cart feature. Instead of doing the whole checkout process one by one, you can bundle a bunch of beats together. You can even mix and match your licenses. Like maybe you just want a standard MP3 lease for a YouTube intro you're editing, but you absolutely need the WAV exclusive for your next big single? No problem. You throw both in the cart and handle the whole shebang in one seamless checkout. All right, let's look at Section 3, Region First Payment Solutions. A marketplace is only good if you can actually pay for things easily, right? So we built our entire checkout around how East Africa actually transacts. If you're hanging out in Nairobi or Kampala, you can instantly use M-Pesa, M-Pesa Till, or Airtel Money. But say you're an international buyer over in Toronto or London, and you're hunting for a truly authentic Afrobeats instrumental. You can use your debit card, credit card, or even Apple Pay. Everything is processed locally in Kenyan shillings, but we show a live USD estimate right there on the screen, so international creators always know exactly what they're spending. Honestly, it just works flawlessly. Moving on to Section 4, custom beats and mixing. Now, what if the exact sound in your head isn't in the catalog yet? We actually offer 2 specialized studio-level services for that. First up, you can request a custom beat and it is completely free to request. You just tell us the vibe, the genre, maybe drop a reference track in there, and we'll match you with the absolute perfect producer to build it from scratch. Second, let's say you've already recorded your track. You can pay to have our professional in-house engineers mix and master it for you. That starts at 8,000 Kenyan shillings, and it takes your raw recording and turns it into a polished, radio-ready hit. Now, a quick heads up on the mixing service. We have some pretty strict guidelines, and that is purely to protect your quality. We don't take MP3s. We need clean, properly labeled WAV stems, like literally naming it 01_lead_vocal. And all of it needs to be packed into a single zip file under 500 megabytes. We demand this because, frankly, we are obsessed with quality. If we're going to deliver that flawless, invisible production polish, we need high-quality raw materials with low background noise. It's all about making sure your final track sounds absolutely incredible. And finally, Section 5, the creator ecosystem.
So beyond the digital files, we also want our community to physically wear the sound. We've launched our official merch store stocked with hoodies, tees, and accessories that are built for long nights in the studio or just wearing out on the street. And just like the Beat Marketplace, the payment system here is totally open. Anyone in the world can buy an item using an international card or Apple Pay, which is so perfect if you want to buy a gift for a collaborator across the globe. And we provide safe, fast local delivery right across Kenya.
So there you have it. We've built the infrastructure, we've locked in those fair 90-10 revenue splits for our producers, and we've totally opened up global payments. The invisible architecture for your next big hit is just sitting there, waiting for you. The real question we have to ask is, now that the barriers for East African creators have finally fallen, what is the world going to hear next?